What if I told you that a single white powder once reshaped entire nations, fueled billion-dollar empires, created the most violent era the world has ever seen, and still affects every corner of the globe today? Before we begin this journey into power, crime, blood, and addiction, I want to ask you, do you think cocaine affected the world more politically or socially? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you love deep documentaries like this one, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss what comes next. The story of cocaine begins thousands of years before the first cartel, before the first crime, before the first war on drugs. Long before it became a powder that shaped history, it was simply a plant. For the Inca civilization, the coca leaf was sacred. They chewed it for strength, stamina, healing, and spiritual rituals. No violence, no crime, no addiction, just culture. But everything changed once Europeans arrived. The world was about to witness a transformation from sacred leaf to deadly empire. In 1859, a German chemist named Albert Niemann isolated a powerful chemical from the coca leaf. He called it cocaine. Doctors praised it. Scientists promoted it. Sigmund Freud himself wrote that cocaine was a miracle drug that could cure depression, anxiety, and even alcohol addiction. Cocaine made its way into medicines, painkillers. Even early Coca-Cola formulas contained small amounts. The world had no idea it was opening a door it could never close again. By the early 1900s, cocaine had become a luxury product for wealthy elites. It symbolized status, power, freedom. But with rising demand came addiction, overdose, crime, and social collapse. Governments panicked, laws tightened, and then something unexpected happened. As cocaine was pushed underground, it found new protectors: cartels. In the 1970s, U.S. demand for cocaine exploded, and Colombia saw an opportunity. Hidden deep in the jungle, secret labs began producing the purest cocaine ever made. And at the center of it all was a man who would become the world's most feared criminal. Leader of the Medellin cartel, Escobar made $70 million per day, becoming one of the richest men on earth. He controlled politicians, judges, airports, and entire cities. But his power came with a price: violence on a scale the modern world had never seen. Car bombs, assassinations, public executions, a war between cartels, governments, and rival traffickers. The powder that once healed was now tearing nations apart. The 1980s and 1990s became known as the Cocaine Wars. Entire neighborhoods in the U.S. collapsed under addiction. Colombia became the murder capital of the world. Governments poured billions into the war on drugs. But for every cartel destroyed, a new one rose. After Escobar fell, the Cali cartel took over. Then came the Mexican cartels, turning the U.S.-Mexico border into a battlefield. This white powder wasn't just a drug. It was a global force, shaping politics, economies, and international relations. Today, cocaine is a $100 billion a year global business, produced mainly in Colombia, Peru, and Bolivia. Smuggled through Africa, the Caribbean, and Mexico. consumed in every major city on Earth. Despite decades of war, destruction, and billions spent, the trade continues to grow. Why? Because the demand never ended. And as long as there is demand, there will always be supply. Behind the cartels, behind the money, behind the headlines, there are people. Farmers trapped in poverty, addicts fighting for survival, families losing loved ones, children growing up in war zones. The world often talks about cocaine as a product, but rarely remembers the millions of lives destroyed along the way. Cocaine is more than a drug. It is a story of power, greed, violence, addiction, and humanity. A story still being written right now. And now I want to ask you, do you think the war on drugs has failed? Comment your thoughts below. Before you go, if you want more powerful documentaries like this video, subscribe and turn on notifications. Comment what topic you want next. Your support helps this channel grow and bring more untold stories to the world.